Hi guys, so I'm sharing with you today a little training that I just did in my Awaken Transcendence Facebook group. Okay, and for the next 4 days I'm going to have through the end of the month. If you want to come and join that group, it's going to be free, and as being a part of that group, you will get any of the trainings that I do in there for free. Okay, think of this as your foundation. Your Four of Wands is showing up in the form of a group, okay? And I'm going to share with you a little bit that I just shared there, and I'm going to be doing trainings in there every week. And so I hope that you will just go into Facebook and just type in a little search, Awaken Transcendence. Okay, I'll put a direct link in the box down below, and come and join, and then just say how you found it. Okay, all right guys, bye. Hi guys, so we're gonna have a little talk today, okay, about why number one on my sort of like life mapping, mind mapping, right, list of things to do is breath work. Okay, now a lot of people don't think about the lungs when they think about the chakras, okay, but your lungs are right there in your heart chakra center. Okay, in fact, the lungs to me, I see as being those beautiful butterfly wings, right? That transformational energy. And so when you are not in that energy, right? If you are not taking care of breathing in and breathing out, you are not flexing those wings. You are not bringing new energy in to your heart chakra and letting old energy out, right? And it becomes stagnant. And a big problem is that, number one, we are all shallow breathers. Okay, most of us are shallow breathers. So we don't really stop and take 5 minutes and just deep breathe in and out and in and out. Okay, now it's important because everything that has to do, not just love, but everything that has to do with giving and receiving energy comes from this chakra center. Okay, so your ability to give and receive abundance, heart chakra. Okay, to be able to give and receive kindness, especially for yourself, heart chakra. Okay, everything that you are giving energetically and receiving, give and receive healing, heart chakra. Okay, it all is flowing in and out of your heart chakra. And what I have seen, okay, in my work is that just like we've got the neocortex loop that I talk a lot about on my Mindset Unicorn YouTube channel, okay, and the neocortex loop is what I discovered really is so impactful just from being a certified aromatherapist. Okay, so the neocortex loop is where we have a belief, right? We attach it to an aroma. Whenever we smell that aroma, the loop tells us that it has to do with that belief, and it triggers an emotional, biochemical, okay, release, a hormonal chemical release in our bodies. That's this loop, okay? And so just like that, okay, we take those neocortex loop chemicals and we attach it, right, kind of here our heart with give and receive. So, you know, our heart locks off. Okay. And it was interesting because the other day my daughter had a bad experience, okay, with someone for just an instant. And for an hour, her hands were like this. Okay, what was she doing? Number one, regulating self-love, but also, where were her hands? Where were her arms here, right? I'm protecting my heart. Nope, I was just hurt by something you said, right? And the hurt came from the feeling of just from confusion, number one. Like, I don't understand. Like, I feel like I just got in trouble and I don't understand because I've always done it this way. And now why am I, like, you know, somebody raised their voice because I was doing it the way I've always done it, right? It was just somebody who wasn't great with educating, okay? But also, there was a little bit of fear, right? Like, oh crap, chemical release. Somebody's raised their voice. What comes next? I'm gonna love myself. I'm gonna cover my heart, right? And that is a protective stance and self-regulating our own emotions. And that's a blockage, because as soon as you do that, blocked. Now, how many times do you find yourself standing like this? Now, it's not like this. When you're like this and your hands are like this, right? That's anger. That's a body language of anger. But when you're like this, that's self-love. But that's protection. That's blocking, give and receive. So when you find yourself in these stances, okay, of emotions, of fears, okay, of tightening up, finding yourself walking around with your hands clenched, okay, that's when you need to stop. That's when you need to breathe in and out for 5 minutes. And I'm not talking box breathing, okay? Box breathing has its place, okay? Box breathing is really good for building up your endurance, okay? And box breathing is when you breathe in for 4, hold for 4, let out for 4, hold for 4, right? But when you go into primal brain, that's where the neocortex lives, okay, is in our lizard brain. When you go into lizard brain, which is right behind the third eye, right, then you don't want to feel like you can't breathe, right? So I need you to breathe all the way in and breathe all the way out. And what I believe happens when we have a calcified pineal gland is it's like the primal brain has gotten in there and just kind of grabbed onto your third eye, right? It's controlling that. It's controlling that third eye. So you really need to work through this and kind of practice and process and allow yourself the breathing on a daily basis so that you can realign yourself to give and receive. Okay, it is that simple. So put some questions down below or some comments down below, or do some breathing and for a week and come back and tell me how you felt. All right, and let's see how your emotional well-being changes. Okay, guys? So much love, bringing you closer. All right, and I will see you later. Bye.